I was watching Cinnabourbon on Instagram the other day, and he was doing his top 5 go-to rye whiskeys. So I thought that was a great idea. What would be my top? Now, to make the list, they have to be easily accessible, and you can go grab them off of almost any shelf. And instead of doing 5, I'm going to do my top 6. Let's just jump into this one. At number 6 for me is Sazerac Rye. Good staple rye, always on the shelf, easy to grab. Proof on this is 90 proof. It's great as a sipper, great as a mixer. It's not expensive. You don't mind using this if you want to make a drink with it. All right, number 5 on my list, Bardstown Origin Series Rye. Now this one, Origin Series, came out a few years ago. It was a little bit hard to find in the beginning, but now you can find it pretty much everywhere, and it's a good sipper as well. For 96 proof, it has a lot of flavor and punch to it. You get that nice rye spices, a little bit of sweetness. It stays on the tongue pretty nicely, so I think this is a good one to pick up if you want to go up a little higher proof. Number 4 on my list. Now this one, people are going to think should probably be a little bit higher, but on my list it's number 4, Sagamore Double Oaked Rye. Now I hear a lot of these, like a lot of the Sagamore ryes are very, very good. This one always seems to be mentioned the most. It is good, dark, nice. Look at that color, very nice and dark. This one is 96.6 proof, double oak, which adds all that extra flavor. It is a great sipper, and another one that's just not so expensive that you don't mind making drinks with it. And with that double oak, it adds some extra flavor to those drinks. Number 3 on my list, New Riff Single Barrel Rye. These things are great. The first time I tried this, I was just amazed by it. At that time, they weren't even sold in Texas, but now they are. So they're see on the shelves pretty much everywhere. Higher proof. This one happens to be 108.1 proof. These always have a lot of flavor, a lot of punch, nice spice to them, nice lingering taste, great as sippers, and you can make a drink out of it. A little bit more pricey, but worth having on your shelves. I definitely will always have one of these on my shelves. Number 2 on my list, Still Austin Cask Strength Rye. Now, I can't be Texan without having at least one Texas on my list.
100% Texan.
But this is not on here just because it's a Texas. It's on here because it has so much flavor. There's just so much goodness to this. You want to get that cask strength. It's one that every time I take a sip of it, it just wows me. I am more of a bourbon guy, but these ryes I'm listing always hit my palate nicely. And this is one that I can go to and just kind of pour myself a little sip and sip on this. I really enjoy it. Nancy Fraley does a great job of blending. So definitely, if you have these in your area, because I know not all areas have Still Austin, but if you can grab one of these, get it. You won't be disappointed. All right, number 1 on my list, Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. I recommend these wherever you can grab them. Grab one. They're so good. Now, there's all different proof with these because they're single barrel. This one happens to be 134.9 proof. If you like the higher proofs, as long as you get 130 above, they always seem to hit the spot. But I have some that are a lot lower than that, and they are just as good. Lots of spice, lots of rye, lots of flavor, just carries on. They do make a hell of an old fashioned, but they also make a hell of a sipper. So those are my top 6 go-to rye whiskeys that you should be able to find near you. What do you think about that list? Is there anything I missed? Is there anything you would add to that list? If so, let me know in the comments below. Till our next journey, my friends, cheers.